Life at ASU is amazing. It's really fun and it's exciting to see how far I'm going to go. In addition to the academics, a huge part of it is thanks to our Student Affairs departments. You may not realize how much these programs matter until you imagine life without them. Make sure you don't miss out.
Probably the most visible aspect of Student Affairs is the hundreds of special events, clubs, and student organizations they have, ranging from Spring Fest and Fall Fest to Rambunctious Weekend.
They always bring out the fun things. They bring out knocker ball, they have hot air balloons, they have different types of inflatable games. I went up in the hot air balloon. I was able to mark that off my bucket list without paying like $600.
There's always something to do, and they're safe and responsible. And
seeing like in Girls Night Out, they bring like strong, powerful women that help us.
But one of my favorites is when UCPC brings comedians and musicians here to campus. Just last week, someone from Saturday Night Live came to campus.
You can join UCPC and be one of the people that chooses which performers and special events come to ASU.
There's so many organizations to choose from. There's so many options.
They range from professional to just fun, special interest type of organizations too.
A way for me to make connections and make new friends, get ready to kind of spread my wings out there in the real world.
One of the coolest things about ASU is that they actually give organizations money to go on these trips. Most of the time it covers our gas and our hotel stays, so we're able to travel.
ASU even offers money to student organizations to put on their own public events, which is pretty unusual for a college.
If there's something that you're interested in, you don't have to worry about like, oh, well, they don't have something for that. You can make that happen. Personally, I'm involved with Rambell Rugby. You know, it's awesome because rugby is a super social sport. You go out and you hang out together with the other team.
There's so many intramural and club teams. We even have a fishing team.
ASU is a really good place for a fraternity to grow.
it's not your typical Greek life, but in a good way. It's like we're a bunch of down-to-earth, random, fun, outgoing girls who like to go at Whataburger at midnight and make tutus at 2 in the morning for homecoming parade. It's just a really, really good support system to have.
I've done my first community service with Kappa Sigma. It felt really good to help out the community.
Didn't really expect them to tell me anything about community service, but that's literally how they started their conversation.
Angelo also offers a bunch of official organizations. I'm friends with a lot of the Angelettes, and I've seen them practice, and they just look like they're having so much fun. Same thing with the cheerleaders, and you see the band out there practicing super hard every day, and their hard work really pays off on the field.
Roscoe and Bella are a lot of fun. They really get into it at the games.
By participating in SGA, I get to have a large influence on the campus.
Student government here at Angelo State is very proactive.
It's really cool to look around campus and be able to say, I was a part of the team that made that happen.
We actually have one of the top 25 in the nation student unions, and what's cool about that is inside is the Center for Student Involvement. Center for Student Involvement is just an awesome place. You can go, everyone's super helpful, nice. You can use their banner room, it's free. They have all of the supplies there for you. They have button machines, they have popcorn machines, they have anything that you need to do a fundraiser.
The rec and workout facilities, they make you feel like you're at a really big college, but they're not too crowded.
Don't just focus on the mainstream sports. They also have things like a rock climbing wall. They have racquetball courts. You can play handball.
I know in the last few years, our intramural sports program has ranked top 26 in the nation.
Intramural sports here on campus allows students to create their own team with a group of friends to compete against other teams here on campus. If they win on campus, they can represent us at regional and national tournaments.
And it's really cool that we win national championships against the biggest colleges.
We've won 5 national championships.
Because, you know, they always say, oh, we're a bigger school, we're better. Obviously not, if we just beat you.
It's not just limited to your big sports like flag football and basketball. We also offer ping pong, tennis, disc golf, dodgeball, golf tournaments, racquetball, badmintons. Our intramural games take place at night on a lighted facility. Students here can also officiate the intramural sports, and they compete against other student officials from other universities. We actually have a couple that are in the Hall of Fame for flag football, which is pretty neat. Not a lot of schools can say that.
You might not know about the fitness classes that we hold on campus free of charge. Our last call boot camp, spin cycling, and yoga. You should check out the Running Dead 5K and the Crucible workout.
So we do have an aquatic facility. It is a 25-meter indoor pool. It is a heated pool. We do our lifeguarding course, our water safety course. It's definitely a good alternative exercise.
When you come to West Texas, you might not expect to go skiing and snowboarding in Colorado. I love that Outdoor Adventures hosts ski and snowboard trips, wakeboarding trips, camping trips, mountain biking trips, and kayaking trips.
The other great thing is that we're one of the largest student employers on campus.
I have the coolest job on campus. I get to meet my friends every day, and I get to do my new hobby that I picked up.
I've been to hundreds of dorms at other universities, and compared to ours, they're not even in the same ballpark.
We actually ranked top 5 in the nation for our residence halls being both affordable and inviting.
Super, super nice. Everyone has their own sink area. Your bathrooms are relatively large.
So when you're looking at different colleges and where you want to go, check out the bathroom situation.
Just have our own personal shower in our room and not have to walk all the way down the hall and share it with a whole bunch of other girls.
You know, there's no community showers here, and I think that's the best part.
One of the places and ways I made the most friends was in the lobby.
Watch TV, we would do homework, we would play games, and then we just kind of became that little tight-knit group of friends that would do everything together.
The lobby areas are specifically designed for student life, so it's good for recreation and it's good for studying. The rec areas outside the residence halls are really cool. We have basketball, sand volleyball, tennis, a little track that you can run on, all sorts of things.
Everything's really in walking distance from them. They actually have a theater inside Texan Hall. Some clubs, like, you know, different film clubs, like the anime club, they actually get to watch their movies inside an actual miniature theater on campus.
The residence halls host many events, but one of my favorites is the blackout party around Halloween every single year.
They're always a load of fun, like casino night and blackout night. They have bingo nights where you can win for groceries. They have a chili cook-off.
One cool thing we have now is living learning communities, and it's expanding into more areas, but that's where you can live in the same residence hall wing as people who share your academic major. And we also have them for other groups, like first-generation students and honor students.
Our food here is really good on campus. We offer a really good variety, and what I really appreciated about it was that they give us healthy options to encourage you not to gain the freshman 15.
Because then you never get bored with anything. They have like home-cooked meals and burgers, and they have Asian food. Roscoe's Den is the best place to go for a late-night snack.
My favorite place to eat is definitely the CAF on campus. There's always a great surprise that I'm looking forward to. I also love every event the Multicultural Center puts on.
It's a comprehensive way to provide support for students. It's not just academics, it's not just social.
Every month we have an event that exposes so many students to different cultures. It helps them grow as a person.
They always offer great food from all around the world.
We work by providing awareness and information to the student regarding the different cultures, ethnicities, the different religions, everything that could be considered a culture.
I'm proud to be a first-generation college student.
We also have first-generation programs to make sure that students that are first generation, the first to come to school from their families, have the resources they need.
It's definitely made it easier to transition.
RAM's mentor program, the living community, and the host family program. And the host family and the living community are a way to provide support outside of academics.
They've even been very vital on getting my career path on track.
Title IX is a federal law that addresses gender discrimination. ASU will sustain this environment by providing students with clear policies, promoting fundamental rights through primary prevention education, awareness events, by being transparent about our investigatory and disciplinary process. Title IX is just one way that Angela State University ensures that you're safe on campus.
Whereas students do make not appropriate choices sometimes, my role is to try to help and guide them through and put them back on the right path. We work extensively with other programmatic areas to try to reduce the possibility of conduct issues. If you do have a problem with a student, it is strongly encouraged that you fill out or complete one of our online reporting. All information remains confidential.
Well, here at ASU, we have a lot of good veteran services.
The Veterans Center is an excellent program to take advantage of. It not only helps veterans, but also serves active duty, National Guard, reservists, and their families.
I thought I knew my benefits coming out of the military. I didn't. The people here that are working with the system, they have a wealth of knowledge of what is open to you.
The Veterans Center helped me figure out which benefits I was eligible for. You might be surprised that your parents' prior military service could actually help you pay for college. My dad is active duty in the Air Force, and his GI Bill is actually helping me pay for college.
And the Veterans Center here is kind of like the USO for the people that travel a lot. It's a place for the veterans to come and relax and hang out, and we're a different part of society, and it's nice to be able to hang out with people in your local peer group.
The Student Affairs Department here at ASU not only caters to physical disabilities, but also to mental and emotional disabilities as well.
You don't have to have a diagnosis to come by and visit with us. We can share resources with you that are both on campus and in the larger San Angelo community.
Going to class and to lectures was very discouraging because of the disconnect between me and my professors that my hearing impairment placed. For me personally, they offer a CART services, which offers offers real-time captioning of my lectures that gives me the opportunity to be active in the class. There is also a student group for students who receive services to help find solutions to problems that they face in academic and in social life.
We want you to graduate. So we know that there's a big transition from what you were asked to do at the high school level and what we're going to ask you to do at the college level. And so we have the tutor center, the math lab, and the writing center to help students gain those extra skills. And we could do that, and we could do it in a kind of a dry, boring way where somebody stands up and lectures to you, or we could offer 48 different classes that give students options between talking about art or film or zombies or Adobe Illustrator and incorporate those skills into the course.
Within my general studies class this year, we learned life hacks, pretty much a college 101, how to calculate GPA, figure out your course for over a 4-year plan.
Plenty of students who show up, they're not entirely sure what they want to do with their lives, and that's completely okay. We have pre-declared advisors to help those students. It helps them find a degree, it helps them find what they're passionate about, and find out what they're good at.
It allowed us to look into the future and plan ahead instead of just sitting back and letting things fall where they are. We actually have a plan.
In addition to medical services that are available here in the health clinic, we also have mental health counseling services. While we expect your education here at ASU to be exciting and informative, there's always a certain amount of stress involved. We frequently see students' lives positively impacted by receiving counseling services, whether academically, personally, socially. The counselors here in the health clinic are all licensed professional counselors. Counseling services are free and confidential, and we're here for you.
Career Development Office is here for the sole purpose of preparing students to do, in the end, what they came to college to do, which is to get a job. From the very beginning of trying to decide on a major, to what they can do with a major, get a part-time job or an internship, interviewing skills, salary negotiation. We have a 4-year plan. It lays out what students could do each year of their college education so that upon graduation they are a marketable product.
In my case, they're actually helping me polish my resume.
So we have the job fairs, and then some of the employers choose to interview on campus.
Some of my friends who have graduated have gone on to do amazing things. Thanks to ASU, I can't wait for what's in store for me.
The student affairs programs at ASU have made my experience at ASU so awesome. And I always tell my friends that no matter what I was offered by other universities or colleges, that I don't think I would choose any other school but ASU, knowing what I know now.